What is up, guys? Deathcap1 here. As you know, I have been playing Deathcap Singed, looking for the best rune page to optimize with this setup. And I think it's going to be Aftershock. That is what I'm leaning towards. It's either Aftershock or Situational. And for what it's worth, I don't think that any of the other runes are bad. It's just because Singed can use like different runes in different situations. I think you could probably run whatever rune that. Oh my! How did that one hit me? Whatever. I think it's okay if you need to use your rune situationally. I believe he just warded Tribush, but let's see if I can go for this.
It's nearly time.
I think I got this wave. But the logic behind Aftershock is essentially that, one, you gain Demolish, which makes your already good split push with Deathcap even harder even faster for the enemy. What am I saying? It is even more difficult for the enemy to respond to it because your tower damage skyrockets even more than it already does with Deathcap, which is a lot. And then you take Overgrowth for HP scaling because you are spending 3.5k on a non-health item, so having the extra HP from Overgrowth is really nice. Nice, good execute. He tried to snipe me there as well. And then you gain the actual Keystone Aftershock, which gives you armor MR, a big amount of tankiness whenever you fling someone, and because Singed usually gets focused down first whenever he finds his fling, having your Aftershock activated is really helpful when you already have a lower than normal HP setup. Also, I've been going conditioning, or depending on the matchup I might take something else, but it's usually been conditioning. And so conditioning, just extra armor MR scaling, synergizes well with your ultimate as well. Nimbus Cloak Rumble. Okay, just gonna push him in. I still have my teleport up as well. I don't think I can go for this plate yet. I don't have the big enough minion wave, and he still has his cooldowns up. Those Rumble nerfs are coming in clutch for me right now. I'm not gonna lie, man. Every Q adds up. I gotta ghost on that one in case he flashes on me. Honestly, if I was him, I would have flashed on me. I don't know what he was doing there. Nope. Rip. Yeah, he moved down. As soon as he moves down, that makes me think that Wukong is there, but it's too late. Because at that point, I don't know exactly where Wukong is coming from. He could be coming from the right, he could be coming from the bottom. It's a 50-50 at that point, so... unfortunate. But that's okay. And also, for the sake of debate in the comments that keeps happening, I will attempt a Leandry's rush game here. Because people keep insisting that maybe it's okay to go Deathcap second, which, I mean, it probably is okay to go Deathcap second. But I will say, I think that the component advantage of a needlessly large rod really outweighs the components of Leandry's completely, but I'll give it a shot this game and do a little decap second action, just to experiment, because that's how you optimize these niche builds, is you have to experiment, and you have to find out yourself what is good and what is bad. He is level 6 here, so I gotta be a bit careful. I'm gonna miss a few minions here, because he zoned me slightly off the wave, but it is what it is. I get 6 off these 3 range minions as well. Make sure I keep them leashed in range. Oh, that's good. I can go for... I believe I go for this if I ult for it. If I ult for it, I think I have the damage for it.
It's nearly time.
Because, honestly, if I'm Rumble, I'm looking at me with half HP low mana, and I want to all in. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-ult. Secondary runes, I think Gathering Storm, I believe it is core with Deathcap setup. It just gives you way too much value with Deathcap. Okay, nice ult Rumble. I get the wave. And then I can get one more back here, and I think either Execute or Recall. You really shouldn't Execute at level 6, but if I have to, I'm okay with it. Especially if I think that there are junglers in the area, then I'll go ahead and just Execute, because, yeah, the death timer is suboptimal starting at level 6, but whatever. Okay, he ended up being bot lane. I can't control that. What's his R cooldown? 130. Okay. Rumble R cooldown 130. $77 AP on these components. So my components right now cost 1.3k gold, and I have 77 AP, plus 5 damage per second on minions and champions from Faded Ashes. So we have to quantify, because I have no HP, we have to quantify if this is worth more than just having one Blasting Wand, which would be 1200 gold, so that would actually be cheaper. And I would have, I think, at this point, like 93 ability power with Blasting Wand.
It's nearly time.
We have to quantify if that's cheaper. Or, sorry, if it's better. I don't know if it is, but like I said, the benefits of Leandry Rush into Deathcap second is that Leandry's is
I hear you.
going to build out of smaller components, meaning that it is a little bit easier to hit than Deathcap. It's a little bit more consistent, I would say. However, I think I really still hold the opinion that the item is quite nerfed
On my way.
in terms of its damage output, unfortunately. Oh. I can maybe goofling this guy. It's a gooflinger. What did my character auto a minion? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I left clicked the no, I ghosted. I thought he would miss, but sure, I'll take that. I think I'm just gonna go for plates here, brother. I'm sorry. I don't really have a lot of my ult duration left. I think I just go for plates here. And now I think I try and leave. They could probably kill me right now if they wanted to. I do have Aftershock though, but their bot lanes here. The Alistar and Trist are here. Interesting. I wonder if they're lane swapping. Yeah, Rumble's deeping bottom. Holy shit, I think they're lane swapping on me. Oh boy, okay. I should have proxied another wave. I thought that they would just gank me immediately, but they didn't. Honestly, I should have just kept proxying in general, but I have no way to know that they're gonna lane swap like that on the grub spawn. This is so sweaty, bro. Why are people doing this in solo queue? Alright, I need to ping my Nautilus for help.
Killing spree.
Okay. I'm gonna look for Aftershock fling on Tristana. The Alistar is probably here, but I'm pretty sure I can live and clear the wave with this. Otherwise, it's gonna poke down. Yeah, he's here. Okay, she ults me. Never mind. I thought I could live. I would have lived if she didn't ult me, but whatever. Yeah, I needed my Nautilus to get a little bit faster, but because the thing is, like, if I don't go for that wave, then they're just gonna dive me anyways. It's like I have to do something. And the barrier, bro. It's so sweaty. Yeah, it's not enough that top lane is already kind of like ass compared to bot lane in Split 2 of this season. Now they're just like, you know what? Let's do what all the other solo queue sweats are doing and just lane swap after grubs spawn. Because they just do that. They'll lane swap whenever grubs spawn because it helps them take the grubs. And then they'll just start pushing against the enemy top laner. It's really stupid. I need this Nautilus here. If we're gonna 2v2 it. Okay, I take a plate. I see Alistar mid, so if it's Tristana 1v1, I do have ult, and I do have Aftershock up. Okay, Trist is mid, actually. I think I just pushed then. Rumble's still bottom. Now they're 4v1 in mid lane. Okay, interesting. Just keep going for plates, I guess. Another 125er. I guess they're still not here.
Killing spree.
I have another Demolish Rock. I think I just take this turret then. It's a lot of. It has 235 armor, 235 MR though, so I'm not doing a lot of damage. But he's gonna try and clear the wave with his Hex Flash. I pop my R for turret damage here in case someone else is here. All right. Okay. Turret first blood. Whatever.
Your
Nice lane swap, guys. Good job. Oh, he W'd over the wall. No, 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 dude. Whatever, I got turret first. Whatever, it's fine. I should have just ran up in a way. I don't know why I ran there. Obviously, Wukong would be there. What am I thinking? If they kill this Yone, I'll be surprised. They have no creep wave. Wait, why did he walk up to melee range? Oh my, whatever. Sure. Tabby game, I think. Yeah, Trist is fed. They have a Wukong. They have a Yone. It's a Tabby's game. I can't really move to this dragon. I don't have ultimate. And I'd very much like to not fight without my ultimate. Rumble will move though, but I'm gonna push for tier 2. I have to split push here. If my ult was up, I would move every day, but the thing is it's not, so. And I guess it's my bad for using it, but I had to get that top turret first blood. Yeah, I mean, I have to just watch here. Sorry, guys. Rip, they stole the Drake. Just run, guys, just run. If only like one person dies, it's a miracle at this point, honestly. Just run.
Enemy rampage.
Okay, it's a miracle. I will go for tier 2 damage.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. 600 damage demolish proc right there when you combine the auto damage. Okay, here's Rumble. Get the aftershock proc. They're pinging that the Wukong could be here, so I'm gonna go ahead and back off, but I had a lot of damage to tier 2. They have to pay attention to their turrets because I will take that turret eventually if they don't.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Also, yeah, my turret damage, like, you don't notice the minion yeah, no, actually, no, I lied. The minion wave takes a lot longer to kill as well, especially the cannon. The cannon takes for fucking ever to kill with the much lower AP first item, but...
It's nearly time.
You definitely notice the turret damage more. Okay, I'm moving mid. In case we fight. We can... Rumble is top. We can actually siege. Also, his ult is down, I believe. If he uses the dragon fight. So I think we just siege this turret. I can threaten with demolish procs. I'm looking at Nautilus because Nautilus is looking at me. Not Nautilus, Alistar, I mean. Huge hook by Nautilus to prevent him from headbutting me back in. That was really good. Well played. Okay. I'll go bottom. No, Kaisa will go bottom. That's fine. You do notice the minion damage, but you notice the turret damage difference way more. Like, that top tier 2 turret would be almost dead if I had Deathcap right now instead of Leandry's, in my opinion, but it's okay. This item is safer to build. I need to, like, optimize. Like, we need to really find out what is better and what is worse in most cases. But I think because the fact that Leandry spikes harder on item 2 now because of the health thresholds, I'm going for a Rumble here. It's a Gooflinger. No assist on Wukong, but this guy will die. Very nice. Like, look how long it takes for Rumble to die, too. It's like, yeah, because of the health thresholds, you can actually have an argument for Leandry's being item number 2 on that front as well, because the percent damage will only outdamage Deathcap. What is it, around like 2,100 HP or something like that? There was a very helpful commenter that pointed out the exact numbers, and on your first item spike, people are not going to have 2,100 HP. That's much more relevant on item number 2. So especially against squishier targets like Tristana, who is the main threat this game, it would probably have been better to buy Deathcap first. Like, you have to really think about this, right? Because one item, also, Leandry's got nerfed, and one item, Deathcap, got buffed. So it's like, you're kind of playing on that gold deficiency front as well. Poison damage on the Herald is just really not... It's not hitting, bro. Leandry's damage on monsters is good, but... This is giving me the bug. Okay. I mean, they're double TPing in. I'm okay with the fight, but... Okay, Rumble. Not Rumble, Wukong. Just focus him down. Dude, the poison damage is not poisoning. Like, it's not hitting, bro. Oh my god. Alright, I'll walk up here a little bit. I have to watch out for the headbutt. Looks like it was down. Oh my god, I lived. Aftershock value. Aftershock value right there. Let's go.
Rampage.
Like, for sure, I do live a lot longer, but man, it takes me so long to kill that Wukong. But once I normalize on my Deathcap second, I think it'll be okay. 232 AP with my double needless Illarar dress. Man, that feels so much better. Just seeing that big number, it makes you feel good.
An enemy has been slain.
The removal of so much AP from Liandry's ever since the start of Season 14. Again, the start of Season 14 has 90 ability power. Then nerfed down to 70 last year, then nerfed down to 60 this year. I think really just means that you have to really think about the value of the item being against HP targets. But the issue is that for Singed, like, you need it no matter what, because it does drive your damage so hard with that burn. It's just, it doesn't feel that great against squishies, in my opinion, anymore at all. But like, the thing is, the reason why it's still a core item, his only core item in my opinion, is that eventually you need it no matter what, because champions' HP bars will just scale so high that you need a combination of high flat AP and the burn from Liandry's to like make your damage stand out. Okay, they are splitting top with the Yone here. I'll TP to hold. I mean, if this guy tries to fight me, I think I'm just gonna kill him. Looks like he wants to fight, but we'll see what happens. I can also herald tier 2 top here if I need to. If this Yone moves, I'm heralding tier 2 top immediately. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, I'm going for this. No I'm not. No, I'm not going for this. No, I'm not. I'm going mid. What the fuck? They all showed up. Alright, we will just take mid tier 2. Then I can crash it into mid tier 3. They were all there, bro. What? Boom. I'm not walking up to Alistar. You see how he pre-headbutted there? Not headbutt, pulverized. Oh my god. Yoink, aftershock big. Oh jeez. Okay. The Triss dies to poison here? No, dies to auto. My fling got cancelled by his shadow. Very nice. The aftershock once again saving my life. Once again, the low HP survival. Alright, Deathcap is up. We will go for this game. Rylai's is really not bad at all against their team. Yone and Wukong dive forward. Trist also dives forward. Alistar also dives forward. The slow is really helpful to my team here. So I will go for that. Should I be going to Otacon here? I don't have ult up. Look at that. Look at that overgrowth. 153 HP, baby. Not bad. Which I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but when I'm 2.4k health, that's the difference between 2.4k and 2.2k rounded down. Like that's pretty good. And also now that I'm gonna buy more and more health items, it actually scales with itself because it's a percent amplification on your health. It's not a big percent, but it's a percent. I think it's like, yeah, 3%, but still. It's good to have. When you combine it with overgrowth, or sorry, with conditioning and aftershock, it definitely makes a difference. Saved me twice. And also, I farm so hard with this setup that like I can get a lot of overgrowth value. We can go Otacon, we can go tier 2 bot, we can kind of do anything here. I'm a 350 gold shutdown. I started this game 1-4, by the way. Very nice.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, they are pushing tier 2 mid. I move to defend. Rumble takes top tier 1.
Has been
I want to move. What is Alistair doing?
team has destroyed a turret.
Is he trying to headbutt me into Triss? What is that? I'm so confused. Okay, I guess I'll move. Oh, there's a Wukong there too, I see. It's like my team is hard shoving bot. I'm just gonna move for Rumble here. Rumble, you ain't gonna push us like you had a Deathcap, bro. You ain't pushing like me. I maybe shouldn't have ghosted for that, but whatever. Now I will hard shove tier 2, or sorry, to top lane all the way to tier 2.
Team has destroyed
And attempt to take tier 2 because my team is just inside of their base bot side. Not anymore, but I'll still go for this. I think my wave is a little bit slow here. I'll have to wait for it to catch up. But that's okay. I think this tier 2 turret is gone. I have 355 AP on ulted. Okay, we push, we push, we push. Oh my god, 890 damage on that demolish.
team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, take a little recall here. T2 turret, big gold spike, get my Rylai's up here. I think I have Rylai's. Yeah, I do. Nice. I was like, Ruby Crystal plus 2.2k is 2.6k. So. Pre-teleporting bottom so that I can pressure the lane before this dragon spawn. Little moonwalk. I don't know where anyone is. It's the Wukong stealth. There he is. Okay, the Yone took a lot of damage. My ult is not up yet, though. Finally, I have ult up. Oh, the Yone is almost dead. I should probably go help my team, though. Yeah. Nice. I almost killed him without my ultimate. That's kind of crazy. I'm killing the pink ward because I don't want Yone to see what we're doing. Well, I guess he knows, but I don't want him to have, like, vision of that bush in case I walk back trying to defend this. Not a bad fight. Just trying to play around Alistar CC. And because I have Deathcap, even though we have no jungler, I know we can take that dragon. If I have normal items, I don't think that that dragon is takeable in a fast enough amount of time to be worth it. Okay, I'm cool with getting a boots upgrade here. That's absolutely fine. The one hard part about going Rylai's 3, I will say, is that you don't have cooldown reduction. As if I had gone Bloodletter's Curse or Riftmaker. That CDR really, really, really matters in the mid-late game because you fight on a higher, frequency. And I think I can just bully you, though, this Rumble. Okay, Alistair would be here, I guess. My bad. Wait, Rumble died? The poison, bro. Okay, I mean, sure. He didn't even get his ult off. Look at Kai'Sa, look at Kai'Sa. Oh, never mind. She's dead. But their whole team is dead, though, so. Nice! Good job, guys.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, they should have a... I think they can do Baron here. Yeah, as you can see, that cooldown reduction really makes a difference. I would have had my ultimate up. I like Banshees here, honestly. But it might not be the play versus single AP threat. Probably just Riftmaker components. It's probably going to end up being Bloodletter or Riftmaker components. We'll see. When you have Deathcap, you gain a decent amount of AP amp from Rift. You gain a lot more if you have, like, actual health items, but that's not the way that you amp Singe's damage right in this meta, in my opinion. Like, more mugs and stuff like that, I don't think that would work. Well, I could try it, though. You can't, unfortunately, you cannot do Deathcap plus Warmogs because you would not have enough health to activate it. You would have to go either Deathcap third or Warmogs third. And by the time that you have Warmogs in third item, I mean, you would need a Riftmaker to make it better. Maybe Riftmaker, Deathcap, Warmogs? Am I cooking here? I mean, we see Alistar with the Vision Plant. Is it Riftmaker, Deathcap, Wormogs? That would be kind of sick, right? Alright, I guess we fight this. Pop the R, Aftershock is up. I'm getting focused by Trist instantly because Singe has to run forward a little bit. So back off. Just waiting, just waiting, just waiting. We get Alistar's ult cooldown, we get Rumble's ult cooldown. It is a lot harder for them to fight now.
Your team has destroyed an
We get mid inhibitor as well. So I think the problem with Riftmaker, Deathcap, Wormogs is that I would not have percent damage, right? And like, I feel like the... Yoink. Nice, let's go. Oh, no demolish procs on those turrets. Rip, bro, rip. And he smites my cannon, bro. Come on. Man, can't let me have any dopamine. Alright, GG, GG, GG. Let me alt tab out of that. Post-game lobby. Yeah, I feel like the problem with Riftmaker, I could try it, but the problem with Riftmaker into Deathcap into Wormogs is that the Riftmaker spike would individually be weaker than both Deathcap and Liandry's, and then I wouldn't have the percent damage, and I don't know. Maybe there's potential there. I'll say. All right, let's see this post game lobby. 7, 6, and 11, 13.5k gold. We were actually even in gold for a long time. That didn't feel like that, huh? Not the highest champion damage, although I was higher than the enemy team. I guess besides Rumble, but that is a Rumble. He's a lot of AoE damage. But my turret damage, let me see the turret damage. Yep. Highest turret damage in the game yet again. Alright guys, that being said, thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Mwah, with more Deathcap optimizations. Peace.